and shifts are just the sounds you missed when you shared your home. He says, no, 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 no. I've had some close calls with falling items. I'm tucking picture frames and dinner plates and all my daily meds. I can never find them. They're put in places that I never would have done, and the furniture shifts and it caused me to trip. I wake up with my pillow on my face every night. It sounds silly, but this house is trying to kill me. Will you come see? Just stay with me. Just stay with me one time. I said, Robert, I'm so sorry. Your house ain't haunted. You're just not used to being alone. Robert, all the shifts and creaks are just the signs of grief. Now you're living on your own. But okay, I'll go. I can't help but feel absurd, because nothing that I've heard from the downstairs room is of paranormal origin. It's 4 a.m. This poor old man is just confused. But wait, I hear footsteps on the stairs. They're getting louder and louder above me. They're stomping. I pray it's just Robert until I hear him scream my name. And I go running up the stairs, jumping 3 at a time, and I'm fully unprepared for the terrors I will find. I burst into the room, and by the light of the moon, it's a ghost as real as both of me and you. And it wasn't the butler that he sacked without cause, or that surly groundskeeper, or that mafia boss, or his old business partner that he stabbed in the back, or the ghost of Christmas, future, present, or past. And it wasn't the guy from the mishap at the zoo, or that other guy from the other mishap at the zoo. No, of all the spooky specters Robert wronged in his life, the ghost floating between us was his darling dead wife. And she said, Robert, I'm so sorry.
Hey folks, I'm gonna interrupt Bug before everyone listens to the saddest point of the song and gets all weepy, ready for the stream. Speaking of weepy, I'm gonna die. It's incredibly hot where I am at the minute, so I hope we are all ready for some chaotic and yet incredibly low energy, because I am I'm not well. Thank you for your concern, Purple. Yeah, Rip is right. Thank you for joining me though. Thank you, Blue Skies, for getting me to drink water. That is something I haven't been doing enough of today, so that's an excellent idea. Thank you, Raph. Thank you, Quill. Hey. If you can hear in the background intermittently the sound of what sounds like a desk fan, that's the desk fan, and I normally keep it off for the sake of good audio. I will not be doing that today. Audio can suck a dick. I need a fan. Just gonna have a drink. Hey, Myler. Yeah, so we are we're gonna crack on with what we were doing in the last stream and the stream before that, which is the next drawing animated. So let's do that, shall we? Where are they? So, yeah, it's shocking, but that's the reality of the situation. Yeah, I've been working on this collaboration that I've mentioned a handful of times, and it's more or less it's kind of done. It's good, but it's yeah, it's good, and it will be ready soon. But for the time being, it means I'm working on this still. I normally take about a week for these, but yeah, I've been kind of going back and forth between projects. So this is the result. I am very excited for everyone to see that though. But yeah, we've reached the point in the audio where they restart the intro, which means theoretically a nice bit of kind of copying and pasting on my end, which is very nice. However, my brain's not working, so it doesn't matter. But no, it's popping off. I was watching a chill stream earlier and the ocean sounds in the background, so they were chatting, and it took me a minute to figure out if they were intentional or static. I mean, that sounds like nice kind of ASMR-y vibes. It's certainly not my Quill. I don't know if that's intentional. Don't. Yeah, I don't think ASMR is how I'm feeling right now, but for the normal energy of the streams, maybe it's a good idea. Who knows? Right, where do I need this audio to go? Let's have a listen.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
This is our second attempt at this.
I like the first.
I'm
Okay.
This is our second attempt at this.
I like the first. I like.
Cool.
I like.
I think that is where we're going to stop it. Cool. Yeah, for anyone that wasn't here during my angry ranting for the first like 10 seconds of this stream, it's incredibly hot. It is an incredibly hot day in the UK. Oh, sorry, I've missed some bits in the chat. Yeah, it was a Tief. She's feeling a lot better, thank you very much. My partner has had COVID recently, but is now testing negative and feeling a lot better, which is good. And wildly, I didn't get it either. So 2 years of living in COVID and I've not got it, and then a week of living in a flat with COVID and I've still managed to not get it. So I guess I'm just fucking built different. But also, if it's any hotter in this room, I'll fucking cry. Sorry about the swearing, by the way. If people aren't used to me swearing lots in these streams, I never really have a concept of how much I swear. I'm in a sweary mood because it's too hot. And yeah, there's an Agi canvas happening right now. If anyone would like to draw alongside this animation stream, go ahead. Theme is prehistoric, which is very cool. It is too hot for civil language. It's nearly too hot for language, to be honest, Alien. I'm this close to just passing out, but I think last time I checked it was 31 Celsius, I should say, where I am, which is yeah, too hot for the UK, unfortunately. Yeah, Kroll, you can swear all you want as long as it's tasteful, I guess. Right, how do these look from the back? I think that's fine. Let's do controller. Wait, no, it's facing the other way. Alien, you pack that in. I still don't know what Fahrenheit is. I'm sorry, Alien. But yes, it's hot. It's too hot. And before anyone tells me 31 isn't that hot, air conditioning doesn't exist in the UK, so shut up. Right, what are we doing? Let's pose Nathan. Oh, did someone just follow? Maybe. Okay. I heard a little doodle-doo noise, but I can't see it on my thing what it was. Oh, it's Rare Proton. There we go. Thank you very much, Rare Proton, for resubscribing. And yes, it is too hot to work. I hope for everyone here that means that you're going to shirk your own work. Please do. Prime sub's the exact same. It's good. I'm glad. It means in my mind it's even better because you don't have to use real money to help me. Right, where are we? What are we doing? Posing Nathan, I've said that before. Okay. And I've immediately forgotten whatever I was talking about before. But I think that is going to be a running theme in this stream, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for people to see this collab project, which I've been working on. It will either be this Friday or next Friday, depending on if we can get it all done and ready in time. Either way, it will be worth the wait, in my opinion. My computer is potentially running as slow as I am, which is fine. Still better than last time. Hey, good for music. Thank you very much for saying so. Right, what are we doing?
I'm Jacob.
Okay, so Jacob needs to turn around then, and we've already animated him doing that, so that is nice and easy for my heat-scrabbled brain. Lovely, so let's grab those, and do the same on the whoosh.
I'm Jacob.
Let's see how that looks. Okay. So let's see if I need to fuck with the poses a little bit, make sure it works. Should be easy enough to do. Okay. The only thing is he's dropping where he shouldn't, and his hair disappears. Why does his hair disappear? Oh, that's different. Why did he do that? Oh, I guess because it's from when he was backwards. Well, either way. Okay. That one. That is fine the way that is, so that's not a problem. By the way, your video, Jacob Drawfee started beautiful for me as a work of art. Thank you very much for approaching. Yeah, that scene of getting them to kind of go back to a previous animation, in my mind, was going to be easier. The idea being that I could just kind of take the animation that already existed and put Julia in it. Turns out it wasn't, but it was worth it. It had the exact impact that I wanted it to. Let's name a colour Dino Tears. Thank you very much, Milo. And thank you for following Little Destroyer, and thank you, Alien, for getting me to say thank you for following Little Destroyer. It's a it's a well-oiled machine. Right, is this the right one? It is the right one. Okay. Let's name Dino Tears. Lovely. I don't know if that ooh was meant to be that, but we're going to leave it there as a relic to past mistakes, let's say. Old Jacob and Deep Blue Swearing. Thank you very much, Purple Puppet. Swearing. Lovely. And thank you for melting as well. It's not wrong. And quite aptly formatted, I would say, Purple.
I'm Jacob. I'm Nathan.
Oh no! Why does it do that then? What happened to his hair? Did I do something? Did I do this? What happened to it? That's not right, is it? Right, I don't really know what's happened here. Am I on the right? Oh, yeah, I'm on Jacob. I'm just gonna Control Z for a bit until something happens. Okay. What did I do then? I did something. What? Cool. Right. I don't know what I undid. But that's fine.
I'm Jacob. I'm Nathan. I'm Jacob.
Oh, there's some lip syncing left over from before as well, which definitely shouldn't be there, so let's get rid of that. I just want to say as well, because, and thank you for the follow, Jabberman. Followed by 5 completely normal numbers. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up on my feed, but that's fine. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching these streams. We have a lot more people watching these animation streams than we did before. Yeah, thank you, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say than that, but we had these kind of numbers of viewers watching the community streams and getting involved and stuff. But no, it's nice to see people kind of interested or hanging about just for the dumb shit as well. Also, I think I missed a colour getting named earlier. From Quill. Quill, thank you very much for naming this colour. Also, did I... Oh, I know what I got rid of. I Control-Z'd the colours out of existence. Cool, let's bring those back then for a second. So we've got... Balls, Jacob. We have the computer freezing. Please, not now. You can't do this. I can't ad-lib if I can't do anything at the same time. We have deep blue sweat ink once again. We have melting once more, feeling like it's rubbing it in, and we have nice glasses. What if big love? Thank you very much. Let's fix the grammar on that. No, we won't. We'll go away from it. Ooh. Cool. Thank you very much. I haven't re-rigged yet Naritaja. It's just basically kind of drawn on top at the minute. Like, I've kind of re-rigged these, but I've not done it as part of the kind of format that I'll bring into new animations. So these are kind of rigged, but I need to do them properly a third time, essentially, for the future animations. But I'm quite happy with them so far. Yeah, the Jacob one especially is quite nice because I learned how to do a new thing, which I didn't know how to do, where basically I used a cutter to make sure that a certain shape, his collar in this case, only shows up in front of other layers. And I thought you could only do it in front of one layer, so I was really struggling to figure out how to get it to show in front of his body and his shoulders. And there's a way that I've done it, and I don't remember where it is. So there's not much to show off about it. Oh, it's using a composite node. But I was very proud to do it that the other day. So, yeah. Still learning new stuff for these new rigs, and happy with how it's going so far. Right. I think you decided that Jacob Horse needed to be a new audience, Quill. I didn't say anything. I'm quite happy with how it is at the minute. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Where are we? What are we doing?
I'm Jacob. I'm Nathan. I'm Jake. I'm Jake.
Alien, you have a lovely time, and we will look after Haji on your behalf. Thank you again for setting that up, and to Lou.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
Right, he kind of drops a little bit, which I don't want him to. Maybe it's that kind of keyframe in the middle is jutting it out a bit. Let's just get rid of that. See how that looks. Oh, that's eerie. Okay. Don't like that. That's fine. If we kind of swing it around a little bit. Let's see if the computer wants to freeze. Oh god. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, it's back. Let's see how that looks instead. Ah, so it's there that something's happening. But it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because it should be one of these, I would have thought. It was one of those. Okay. Sorted. Maybe. It's fine. We're not going to think more about it, because we're incapable, right?
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan. I'm Kurt. Nathan. I'm Nathan.
Okay. Thank you, Airproton. Yeah, I'm very happy with it, and generally how much how much work it saves me doing. It obviously takes a little bit of time to set up to begin with, but to be honest, I like the rigging process. I think kind of putting it all together in a way that you know is going to work and save you time in the future is just like a kind of satisfying. It's that same kind of feeling of like, I don't know, what's it same feeling as? It's the same feeling as when you buy like a really good bit of storage and you know exactly what's going to go in there. Like when you buy a chest of drawers and you're like, oh well, this is like perfectly sized for DVDs. There you go, there's your incredibly niche simile? Maybe? Metaphor? Comparison, one way or the other. Right, let's add some sideburns. Cool. Don't know why I did it like that, but I will take it. Hey Puck, that's interesting. Do you know anything about the background music? Thank you, Lou. Puck, I would say, is what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word, but a solid member of the book hunter community. I was presuming it was the same Puck. I'd be surprised if it was different. Hey. Also, I just missed a happy update. Just scrolled up too high, but hey, Milo, nice one. First time driving in 6 months after being too anxious. Completely get that. I've not driven for about a week and a bit, and I've already kind of built it up to the point where I'm like, God, it's been like 10 days since I've driven. Oh, thank you very much, Quill, for doing so. Staple is exactly what I was looking for, Quill, as well. Puck is a staple member of the book hunting. I don't think I worded right there. Puck is a staple member of the book hunting community.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
Dear, oh dear. Do. The software is running a little bit slowly, and my concern at the minute is it's been doing it a lot since I like Doug Gig, and I will have a look at that in a bit. Doug Gig is also good. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that it's running slowly only whilst I'm on stream, and it's obviously been since Windows 11 had its way with my laptop, which was I would say a mistake. I'd quite happily call it a mistake to put Windows 11 here at the minute. But I will try and figure out a way of fixing that if I can do so. Boop, 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 boop. Taja, thank you very much for suggesting I drink. I forgot I should be doing that. I will mute the mic for a second.
A jab to my chest, a kick to my ego, like a defense. As though in slow motion, you wind up again. When did this become so normal, and do I deserve this?
I know it takes away some of the some of the malice of it, or some of the I would say evil intent. But Taja, what did you just clip? What what could I have possibly have said that encouraged you to clip that? Because that's it's always terrifying.
I'm Nathan.
Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
It's lagging so much that I can't really see the kind of motion of what's happening, so I'm just going to do this very slowly, kind of frame by frame for a second and just see. That looks right. I'll have to kind of double check. I'm glad it's the Gluck motherfucker clip. It was it was a good moment. Thank you very much, Taja. Right, let's get Nathan to turn around as well. If my computer can bear it. I don't want to get a new computer. I don't have to think about that again at this point. I can't pay one. I don't want to pay for it right now. But I got this laptop. I think it was just, it was like almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And I spend a lot of time thinking about things like that. I must have spent like about a month just kind of looking up everything that I needed to make sure that I was going to get the right one. And to be honest, I could have probably picked any. I don't think it made too much of a difference what I chose in the end, but I know I'll do it again next time I need a new computer. So yeah, I'd like to put that off if I can, but it's starting to feel more and more like I might need a new one now that Windows 11 has seemingly trashed this one.
I'm Nathan.
Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
But that might just be the heat speaking. I might be absolutely fine, and my brain's just like, it's hot, get a new computer. Cool, that looks kind of right.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
Oh my god, his hair as well. What's wrong with these? What's happened? Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
Is there maybe something like in the project that's causing it to just slow all the way down? There's probably something about the way that I've made these rigs, because like I've not I've not got an education in it at all, so like I'm sure there's something I've done wrong that has like slowed down any project that I use them into a grinding halt like this, but I refuse to learn, so we'll find out when just all of my animation software packs in. Thank you very much, Tasha, for the ball jump scare. That is honestly kind of self-fulfilling in the colour palette there. I like it. Yeah, I can only imagine it's not helping Raf. I probably should get a proper computer next time, because I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've taken it off charge and kind of moved it. The naming scheme is good. It was one of the first ideas that I had with the channel, just to kind of, I don't know, keep it interesting. But yeah, we very quickly named everything after piss, so I think interesting is right.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Curry.
Cool. The right curtain in, so let's go all the way back here, and let's do the same camera movements as well, I think. Whoops, I've pasted something on it, maybe not, should be fine. Okay, very unsure.
Good.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Curry.
I would say you abused it, yeah. I'm glad you did. It was there to have fun with, and my lord, did everyone else have fun with it?
Nathan.
I'm Karina. No.
Let's move this a little bit.
I'm Karina.
Is that too early? I'm gonna can I turn everything off? I can. That should keep the audio better. Oh, it turned off everything including the sound. That's not what we wanted. Okay, let's try again.
I'm Karina.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Curry.
92, a bit of Jacob's hair slowly flies away, but no one will get first. Yeah, Quill, I think that's a solid idea for the other people that aren't in these streams. I think that's what they deserve, though. I think they've earned it, to not understand anything of my animations anymore.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
Right. Let's just do these again, as they kind of are. And see how well they translate over here as well. This one.
I'm Karina. And I'm Julia.
Cool. I should look into how to toon boom animate faces, especially where characters are looking. Create a program that generates emojis from part of the emoji, but it just faces parts of them. We'll look to be able to make some more accounts. Excuse the car outside. Search for guides on character cartoon design. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for something that kind of moves features to look like it's facing in a direction, the thing on Toon Boom that you want to be looking out for or kind of reading up on is called master controllers. Thank you, Blue Skies. Yeah, master controllers are basically what, and again, slightly more distant, are what we use for these. So essentially what it'll do is it'll take all the different kind of layers. So there's one layer for the ear, one layer for well, one for one lens, one for the other lens, one for the eyes, and essentially depending on where you pre-program them, it will move according to where the cursor is here, which is very useful, and normally doesn't look like that. Normally it's a little bit faster than that, but you get the idea. And if you want to see me use them properly, I'm sure there's a stream somewhere on Deeper Blue Ink that you'll be able to find me kind of putting them together properly. That's alright. But yeah, it was magic the first time that I used them. I was very, very happy to kind of add that string to the bow. Okay. Thank you very much, Lou. So yeah, it'll be on the VOD channel. Do the VOD stay on Twitch for very long? Do they kind of disappear after a month? Is that right? Or 2 weeks? Okay, cool. And I will continue to remember slowly to upload everything onto Deeper Blue Ink, which I'm not very good at, but I am still keeping up more or less. Am I affiliate? Yes, I'm affiliate, I'm not partner.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
I'm Karina.
This is both very difficult to do when your computer is acting up, and even more difficult to do when the weather the weather is acting up and making me act up and upset. Maybe should be less kind of centered than that. Oh, it's because Jacob needs to move to the left. That is the issue. Cool. Rafnag, thank you very much for reminding me to drink some water. That is a very good idea, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, I got rid of the, or I didn't try to put the Jacob horse back in, because it really did just end my computer last time we tried that. So yeah, I did not try that again, which I think was probably the right thing to do. Let's move the layer a little bit more, just to be centered. going to get rid of all of these bits of emoting as well, because right now, whilst it's working slowly, it's probably too difficult to kind of sync up and make sure it works properly. So we will leave that kind of stuff. What I might end up doing for this stream is just kind of doing all the compositing and kind of positioning and making sure everything looks vaguely right, and then doing the kind of details that need the computer to be working properly afterwards. Makes most sense to me. But
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julie.
Karina.
And I'm Julie.
hey there, Perseus. We are currently drawing or animating the horse divorce intro, which was from something. It was one of their fan art ones, I think.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
Karina.
And I'm Julia.
This is our second attempt.
But the real answer to what we're animating is very little. Whilst everything plays up.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
Yes. Second attempt at this.
Karina.
And I'm
Cool. Right, let's work on Jacob first. It is very hot in Britain. I feel like it's maybe a little bit cooler than it was when I started this stream, but not enough that I'm not going to continue complaining about it at any given opportunity. That looks about right to me. We've got some nice little flathead in-betweens.
And I'm
Yeah, exactly. The weather's there to be complained about, and I'm glad that we've come to this understanding.
I'm Karina. I'm Karina.
and I'm
Hey, smell. That looks right to me. Right.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
This is our.
Okay, it's about there. You want Jacob to start laughing. Kind of over here. Oh, word. Yeah, 40 degrees doesn't sound particularly pleasant. I should hope you turn on the AC when it reaches 40. That's absurd. It is 31, I think, where I am at the minute, and I've been living in front of a fan all day.
This is our This is our second attempt. Second. This is our sec. This is our. This is our. This is our. This is.
I think I'm going to move all of these movements along a little bit, just so he kind of stays in the pose for a little bit longer than he is at the minute, because it looks a little bit bouncy, which isn't meant to, I would say. Let's tuck his arms a little bit, and then when he addresses the audience, bring them out a bit again. Oh yeah, we were having an argument in the mod chat on Discord, and I need everyone to back me up, and I'm not going to tell you which is the correct way of backing me up, but you know those see, the problem is I don't think there's a way of describing them which doesn't immediately tell you that I am correct. So you obviously you take water and you make it cold and you turn it into a solid, and then you make it colourful, you make it taste like fruit juice or whatever, and it's in the shape of a tube. Yeah, exactly. So a tube of flavoured ice surrounded in plastic. What is that called? What is that kind of treat called? And I'm really trying not to lead you with what I think it's called, because everyone had a different answer and all of them except mine were wrong, so I'm interested. Okay, so that, well, Eva Master Pig, that's also wrong, and this is a problem because I'm now just gonna call everyone wrong, I think. Okay, so Quill was the closest. So not necessarily like a nice lolly, so not like... Yeah, it's such a difficult one to explain without a picture. Let me just find a picture of one and I will just put it on the... just put it on the chat. Or put it on the screen. This isn't what I wanted at all, this is a comic book character. I think probably everyone knows what I'm talking about. I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because that way I don't have to animate. So I don't think anyone has put my answer yet, which is not what I wanted. We're on about these. It's an awful picture. I don't know. I tried to choose one that didn't have like the brand name on it because that that kind of pushes it as well. Yeah, I don't know if a single person has put mine. I don't think they have. Yeah. Yeah, that is what I searched. Rare, and that's why it came up with, I think, a Batman villain called Mr. Freeze. So, in my opinion, and beyond my opinion, the correct answer to me is an ice pole. But apparently not. Apparently everyone else just decided to be wrong. But I want a poll. P-O-L-L, not P-O-L-E. Ideally, if one of the... yeah, a poll. Would anyone like to run a poll on a few of those different options? And we will get... It's a great debate, but mainly because this is my stream and I can tell you all you're wrong. And no one else is on the audio to disagree with me. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, can we have a nice poll, please? Thank you. Excuse you. Look, I just think it's the correct answer, and like I will be fine with Mr. Freeze because I think that's what I used to call it as a kid. But then I grew the fuck up. Right, what am I doing?
I'm Jacob. I'm Nathan. I'm Jacob. I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
This is our second attempt at... This is our second... This is our second...
Tasha, thank you for highlighting a message. Let's have a look. Anyway, 100 bots tell you blue is bad food opinions and proof is the bad and corrupted VOD. Tasha, I don't think that's right, because I clearly know this is meant to be in reference to the fact that beans on toast is a fucking delicacy.
Second.
I will find a light blue to name Mr. Freeze. Thank you, Raproso. It did. Good. I'm glad it did. Beans on toast. It's a fucking beautiful meal. And I'm not going to do this again.
This is our second attempt at this.
Too tired. Oh yeah, also just like a fun
attempt at...
a fun update on the piss goals. For anyone who's unaware, I live in a high flat and there is a roof outside my window where there is a family of seagulls living, and you will have been able to hear it at some point. And we colloquially know them as the Peagles. I'm not entirely sure how this has happened, but there is like the building opposite has like 3 or 4. Yeah, ice pop's fine. It's about 3 or 4 3 or 4 floors, and for some reason there's a bin bag, like a full bin bag on the roof opposite. And I don't know whether a seagull has managed to like steal it and drag it up, which I'm very excited about the idea of. But it's either that or someone's been working on the roof and just like left a bin bag up there, which is equally as wild in my opinion. But I quite like the idea that the piss gulls have gone from like stealing trash and stealing out of like bins to just taking the entire bin bag now. So if anyone wanted a Peagle update, they are thriving.
Start over from scratch. Build up from the ground. A new kid in class.
Is
I'd tell
not the
them
right
my
one.
name again and again.
Cool. Let's name some colours. Right, we need a light blue to be Mr. Freeze. That is I would say Mr. Freeze Color. Thank you very much to Proton. I keep mixing or like switching between calling you Rare and calling you Proton. If you have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to just swap between them. Let's see if there's a yellow on here that isn't named after Pierce. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've got one. This must be a new one because we definitely didn't at one point. Thank you, Echo. I just typed in Echo, right? This is cursed, actually. I maybe don't want this, but that's fine. Lovely. Thank you very much, Echo. Let's put ice pop somewhere. You really am filling this up. I think there's an element of aggression to that Taja that I don't appreciate, but I guess that's fine. Right, what are we doing?
Second attempt at this. Attempt at this. This.
Use these actually, I think probably will be quicker. It was quiet. That was your one hiccup for the stream. Trying to see a doctor. Why do I hiccup once every day at 4:30?
This. I'm Jacob.
I saw his head turn flat for a second there. Sorry for incorrectly typing an Americanism there. Raf, can you ask them if they're also dying? I need to know if this is an issue. I'm sure it's fine, but
This.
is it me? Am I the friend? Maybe it is my body's alarm. Maybe that's why I wake up at the same time every day.
Second attempt at this.
Can you open up his arms a little bit on the first head turn and then kind of tuck him in on the next one. Up. Okay. Well, I will maybe go to the doctor then, Raf. Thank you. What a lovely thing to find on stream. At any rate. One of the P-Bills is very unhappy outside right now. Okay, so then on this one, I'm going to kind of tuck him back in like that. I think that's the kind of look I wanted. Can everyone hear the upset seagull outside? Raf, thank you very much. that makes it a lot a lot nicer vibe to continue streaming with. Yeah, if anyone hears like a a loud thud and then I stop talking, then that is because I have passed out from heat stroke. And can someone, like, from America ideally, just call up 999 and just say there's someone in the UK that needs help. Can you just, like, knock on doors, please? That would be ideal. Thank you very much.
This.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna... those, so I can do that later. Thank you, Raf. Good idea.
I'm Jacob. I'm Nate.
Can we drop some? Can we drop the new command from the mod chat just to contextualize Raf's latest message? We've added a new command prompt.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
Oh no, his hair's moving. There we go. Thank you, Lou and Raph, simultaneously. Okay, why is Jacob's hair moving?
And I'm Julia.
There, sorry.
And I'm Julia.
This is our second attempt at this.
Oh boy. He is trying to be bold. It's trying to, I really like the idea of Wizard Teeth there. It's just kind of slowly trying to float away as best it can.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Karina.
And I'm Julia.
This is our second attempt at this.
Okay. I am going to make an executive decision, and I hope everyone's not going to be upset about this. We have just passed the hour mark. I have not got, I would say, a lot of work done on this stream. However, I also get the impression I'm not going to. So I'm probably going to call it there. The next stream is going to be on Thursday. I've already checked the weather reports, and Thursday is not going to be screaming hot. And hopefully in the next 3 or 4 days, I can figure out how to get my laptop to play ball with OBS at the same time. Thank you again for hanging out, everyone. The next one's going to be on Thursday, and I will see you then. Yeah, take care and piss out, I think. Bye.